Can I tell you something before I tell you?
Go ahead.
I actually met Liam. I went to the vendors fair they had.
What? Wait,
Yes,
what? Are you
I met
serious?
Liam. Yes, I
This is
did.
the first time I'm stopping the balloon popping because you're telling me a story. Real Talk with Star Scorpio, episode 112, the first episode of 2026. Today on Real Talk, I'm joined by Vanessa, a personal support worker with PSW to the rescue. We met at a work event for seniors, and her passion for helping others immediately stood out. In this episode, we talk about her personal journey, what it really means to be a PSW, and the impact this work has on people's lives every day. Vanessa, welcome to Real Talk with Star Scorpio. How you doing today?
I'm great. How about you, Peter?
I'm doing well now that you're here.
Nice to hear.
Good to see you again. So, wait, what month is it when we seen each other? Was it November the last time?
I think it was November. Yeah,
It was
November.
November.
The last.
Yeah,
Yeah,
at the YMCA seniors event,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yes. Okay, Vanessa, on Real Talk, we'd like to start from the beginning, right? So first off, I want to know, where were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Peru.
Oh, Peru.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
family?
Oh God, yes. My mom has four kids, and I follow her footsteps. I have four kids of my own.
Oh, yeah. So you're very busy then.
Yes, yes. I'm very busy.
Yeah. What can I ask what the age ranges are?
Yes. So
Mhm.
my oldest one is 18, Annabelle, and then my next one is Emily. She's 17,
Mhm.
and my third is my son. He's Giovanni. He's 8, and my last one is 7, Adriana.
Wow. Oh,
That's
nice.
good. Yeah.
Today's Saturday. They're all home with you today, right?
Yes, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, my son wanted to come on camera as soon as I said his name. I
Yeah.
gotta stop him.
Well,
Yeah,
you never know. He might want to do this kind of thing in the future.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, no, I l- I love helping entrepreneurs because that's how I started my business. Right, I didn't know where to go, so
Hmm.
then I started helping others the way I
Yeah.
wanted to be helped.
Yeah.
So
Yes, we're gonna get into that. So first of all, how would you describe yourself? Because, growing up in Peru, the family dynamics. Do you have siblings too?
I do. I have three siblings.
Yeah. So how would you describe yourself? Were you an introvert or extrovert, or were you always a go-getter back in the days?
Oh my God. Okay, so I'll tell you a funny story.
Mm.
My mom says, because someone actually asked my mom, how was Vanessa when she was a little girl? And she described me as the crab from SpongeBob.
Oh yeah.
The crab. Money, 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 money.
Yeah.
She's like, everything. I was very extrovert. Because in my country, it's very poor. So the
Mm.
little kids, they would go on the bus and they would start singing and selling candies after they were done singing. So
Yeah.
then I said to my mom, "Oh, I can do that too. If they can do it, they're making money. Why can I do that?" Mom
Yeah.
was like, "No, you can't do that."
So
I was
you had that spirit from all the way to the beginning.
from the beginning, yes,
Yeah.
from the beginning. She's like, "Anything you wanted to turn into business." I was like, "Really? Wow, that's inspiring." I didn't even know. She's like, "Yeah, you were all business. You would see how you can make money."
Hmm.
She's like, and we weren't even that poor, but she's like, you had that business mindset since you were a young girl.
Yes. Now I see it. I see. Now that I know you, I see it. Okay. With your siblings, so there's four of you. Where do you
Yeah,
fall in age range? Like, are you at the bottom, top, middle?
I'm number one, so I'm the first one,
Oh, you're the
firstborn.
first one.
Yeah,
Okay. And when did you come to Canada? Was Canada your first stop? Did you migrate to Canada with the parents? Like, what happened? How did that work out?
So I came to Canada with my mom. My stepdad was already here. He's the one that brought us here. So
Okay.
all so my two siblings came with me. So that back then when we came to Canada, it was three, and
Mhm.
then my mom remarried, and then we have the last one, four.
Okay.
Four of
Okay.
us.
And what age did you come here? Because I want to ask a question about schooling and how that shaped your mind
Oh my
and
God,
the
yeah,
vision for the future. But how old were you? You did some schooling in Peru?
I did. I came to Canada when I was 14.
Okay, so you did
Yeah,
start off.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, you call it public school and junior high, same thing, or is it different?
So we call it like it's still called secondary. So we call that's how we call it in Peru.
Wait.
So we don't call it public school.
Oh,
Like, what do
so
you mean?
okay. So what age do you start school in Peru?
Oh, in Peru, what age do you start?
Yeah,
Four,
at
four,
four.
same
Okay, so you know how we call it kindergarten, right? We
kindergarten.
have
Yes,
kindergarten and we have
yes,
public school. So it's the same kind of thing, though, you're saying,
yeah.
right?
Hmm.
Okay, at 14, so you did do a lot of courses and studies, before you came to Canada. How were
Yeah.
you in school, do you think? Where would you put yourself?
Uh, um, I needed a tutor for sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, my family, my mom said that my grandpa would sit with me, and she said, "Vanessa, okay, here's one apple and another apple. How many apples is it? Three apples, grandpa." But my grandpa lost his patience, so he's like, "No, we're sending you to a tutor. We're not."
Oh
Yeah.
man. So, okay, so it looks like, and that's kind of math. Did you like English though, like writing?
Not really. No, I wasn't really applied to school.
Mhm.
I was like just swinging it.
Yeah.
But if you're young, you don't think about the future. You just think in the moment, right?
Yeah. But did you take English though? Like, where did you learn English?
Oh, over there. No, no. I learned
Oh,
everything here. I didn't know anything about English. No.
wow. So at 14, so I got to tell you, I remember there was I said this on my last podcast. There was a girl named Maria. She was from Yugoslavia and
Okay.
she came in public school, so grade 1 to 6, right? And she didn't speak a word of English when she came, but because she was so young and then around all of us, she picked up so fast. So was that the same for you when you came here? Did you have to take English courses or did you just learn from others and what was going on?
So yes, I went to the school all day. We speak English, so I had no choice. There were some Spanish people, but tried to stay away from the Spanish people because I wanted to learn English.
Okay.
And but we during the day we would take ESL class. So that was one of our classes,
Mhm.
ESL one period, and then the rest was English, math, uh, like history, and all in English. But we had the one class during the semester that
Mhm.
it was ESL that it'll help us like learn English. So that reinforced it. So
Yeah, English as a second language. Did you wait, what area did you grow up in? Like, where did you migrate to? Where'd you go
so
in
we
Toronto?
came to Toronto.
Oh, you went,
Toronto.
oh, right in
Yes.
Toronto.
Right in
Okay.
Toronto, yes.
Do you remember what part? Because right now you're in Oakville, right?
I mean, no, well, actually, I'm in Burlington now.
Oh,
I
you're in
used to
Burlington.
live in Oakville, but I moved to Burlington. So we moved around the Black Creek and Western Road.
Oh, West. Oh, I know the area. I know the area well. Yeah. My sister lives
Yeah.
near there.
Okay,
Okay.
well, that's the high school that I went to, but I actually lived on Eglinton Scarlet.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah, I know that too. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that West End. Yeah. I
North
know it.
North York. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Um, okay, now I want to know, since school wasn't your thing, right? But tell me, when did you get that mindset now? Did you go to after high school, did you go to college, university, or anything like that?
Well, actually, I took 10 years off.
You took 10 years off. Yo, Vanessa, what's going on? Okay, what'd you do? What
Oh my God, I did everything you can think of. I work at Tim Hortons, I worked at Metro, Food Basics, Taco Bell, the Bay.
What?
Uh, yeah, I did everything. And
Mhm.
then how I landed into PSW was there was an ad in the newspaper that
Mhm.
said, if you want to be a PSW, we'll pay for your school and we'll pay you to go to school. I was like, okay, like this is my sign. If this
Yeah,
is not, then that's it. So that's how my PSW started. I started back in 2010.
in 2010. Oh, and
And
we're in 2026 now. Yo, that's a long
yeah,
time. Wait, so
yeah.
did you know what a personal support worker what like did you know about it?
Nope, I didn't even know what it was. I was like, it's free and I'm gonna get a college education. I
Yeah.
said, I'm just gonna go.
Yo,
When I was studying, then I got to learn. I was like, oh, wow, okay. And I learned to embrace it because I always knew I like helping people, but
yeah.
I didn't know how to help the people.
Yes.
This opened the door for me to share my knowledge
I
with the
like that. And were you always, you talked about grandpa early on. Were you always drawn to seniors and wanting to help seniors out? I know you're young though, but was
yeah.
there anything there with seniors at when you were young that you look back at now? I'm like, yeah, I'm in the right field or role.
Yes, I was always around older people. So then I
Mm.
had that mindset of, you're helping your family, you gotta be there. And so I was always had that, okay, I know, like, you know, I guess being around older people, you kind of pick up on how to behave as an older person.
Yeah, yeah,
And it just being there and helping, it make me happy that I was being useful and not just staying there. So.
yeah. I like that. Yo, you know what? Like, I don't know what age it was for me, but I always liked helping seniors out. Seniors and kids. There's something about kids that I like too. I like playing
Yeah.
around with kids, joking with them, making fun. Because in my heart, I'm still a kid. But
Yeah.
seniors, I like to help out. So with my role here at Medical Alert, it suits me to go to these events and try to educate them and help them out. And I seen that with you too when we were talking, right? And
Yeah.
you don't find it hard to talk to seniors, right? You're
Oh no, I'm used to it. I've been doing it for so long. At the beginning when I first started, it was a learning experience for sure because I it was more like I was getting paid for it. So I had to make sure that I performed for the job that I was
yeah,
being hired for.
yeah,
So and then eventually I'm like, okay, this is you all the care is the same, but you're just going to different houses. That's
right,
all it changes.
right.
That's it. And then but sometimes I feel like you have to change your personalities because some of them are like serious, some of them are very quiet,
Hmm.
some of them like to joke around. So
Yeah.
you have to change your personality. You can't have one personality for everyone. No. So,
What would you say is your main personality? Is it the
oh.
Joker? Is it serious or quiet? What would you say
Oh
you
no,
are?
I would say I'm the Joker. I
You're
always even yes, I can't even if they were sad because you never know what the people are going through when you walk into the door, right? And
yeah.
just seeing the friendly smile and happy,
Mhm.
you kind of you want to cheer them up, right? Because sometimes you're the only person that see all day.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
You know what? Tell me something though. So, there's a lot of people that switch their career path like when
yeah.
they're in school or something or even in their career the job they're at they're like yeah I can't do this anymore and they switch when you started learning what PSW entailed did anything dissuade you from it like you know what I don't know if I could do it or were you like yeah I like everything that I'm learning and I'm gonna go for it.
I did. I fell in love with the history of PSW.
Mhm.
It was like everything I stand for. I like helping people and I'm learning how to do it the professional way.
Yeah,
So it was really a learning experience. And especially back then, like my English wasn't as great.
yeah.
So even my English improved because, you know, you I have to talk to them, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so I'm so grateful that I saw the newspaper and I took the risk to try it out because sometimes you're scared to try new things because, especially if you're a newcomer to Canada,
Hmm.
you're like, oh, my English is not perfect, so I don't want to really take it because maybe
Yeah.
they'll laugh with me, they'll make fun of me, right?
Hmm.
Even if you're older, people still make fun of you, like, so which it shouldn't be. You should be encouraging and helping, especially people that haven't been born here. So,
Yeah. 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 Understandable. I don't even know if I could do that. Like go to Peru or another country, not even knowing the language, and then just acclimating myself to the environment. I don't know if I could do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
¿cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
I should get you to teach me some Spanish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, for those of the audience that don't know what PSW entails, can you let the audience know that people that would be listening? Because
Yes.
I might have someone that is listening that wants to get in that career. So what is
Yes.
the PSW really then?
So PSW stands for Personal Support Worker.
Hmm.
So what entails is we help the seniors or someone that's going through surgery or a new mom, help them with a wash if they need to, because some of them, their balance is not the greatest anymore, right? We help them get dressed. We help them with meal preparation. We help them uh, with the housekeeping of their house, do their laundry, take them to doctor's appointment. So we're
Oh.
basically the right hand of their kids because they can be there all the time. We're their
Hmm.
eyes and ears. And what makes me unique, my company, about the other companies is like we like to send pictures and videos and report of what happened that visit so they know.
Oh.
So I'm not just saying, I took your dad for a walk. No, here's the picture. You
Hmm.
can see your dad, we're taking him for a walk. So
Yeah.
I'm not just saying it. And also, we make sure we do exercise. They're taking their medication, they're drinking water.
Hmm.
And just, it's like looking after your loved one, but they're not your loved one. But when you're there, you just you want to help them. You want to do everything you can to help them, just to see their smile and sit down and talk to them because that's what they really want. They want to talk to someone
Yeah.
and tell their stories because people often forget that they had a past like us. They were our age once,
Hmm.
and they have so many stories. They travel to places or they visit other places locally, and just to sit down there and listen to, it's magical. You learn so much because they're the wise person. you
Yeah.
know People have to think like, they're the wise ones, where this is continuing because they help our economy.
Hmm.
This is just a continuation. So yeah, that's what we basically do. And then just respite for the family too, that they need a rest. They've been
Yeah.
looking after the family for a couple days and they need just a few hours. Don't feel guilty. Most of the families, they feel guilty if they're hiring someone to look after their parents.
Mm.
It's not at all. You actually need to take a break for yourself. Think about yourself too, because you don't want to get to the point where you're like, okay, I can't do this anymore. That's it. And you resent yourself after, which you
Yeah.
shouldn't be. You
Yeah.
know, you you honor your parents by sending someone that could help them the right way,
Yeah.
because you cannot be there all the time. And it's okay. Don't feel guilty.
Hmm.
You know, I'm sure they did the same thing when you were younger. We all need
Yeah.
to take a break and it's okay. So yeah, that's my advice for the people.
Yeah.
And that's what PSW stands for.
I'm glad you said that last part of the message because I'm starting to see now, like my wife and I, I'm away from my parents, right? My brother
Yeah.
is at home taking care of my parents, and they're in their 90s.
My
So
God.
my dad is 93, my mom's 91, and my brother is essentially the caregiver for them. So I see all the work that he has to do to take care of them, especially with the doctor's appointments. There's so many appointments now. And just and getting around if something happens, he has to do everything. So I see the work that family members have to go through. So to get extra help from someone, there's no need to feel guilty. You need that break too, right? Or else
Yeah.
something's gonna go on with you. You're, you know what I mean, physically, mentally. So you need it. So I'm sure you get the thanks from a lot of the family members. That does that
Oh,
happen a
yeah.
lot? Yeah.
Yes. So we've been called many times angels
Wow.
because, yes, they're like an angel on earth. I said, "Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my work. This is what I do for a living, and I'm grateful that I was put in this path to help others."
Yeah.
So
And you're talking about your the company you work for, right? So or you tell me
my
about
yeah,
it.
my company,
This is your
yes,
company. So PSW
yes,
to the rescue. You started
yeah.
that? Like tell me about
I
that.
started this with my mom and my sister.
Mhm.
So actually, me and my mom went to school together. My sister was too young to be go to
What?
school with us. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
20. I was about sorry 28 when I went to school about that, I
Mhm.
think. And yeah, we went to school together, and it was to share that path with my mom was amazing. Not too many people get that chance to share
Uh,
that with their mom. Yes.
yeah.
So it was good to be there with her, guide her, because also her English wasn't her first language. We had to learn from scratch.
Hmm.
So going through that path and seeing how we, us going to the people's home, you know, helping them with their daily routines,
Hmm.
is just the smiles that they will welcome you with. So it was such a blessing to be there and help them. So
Yeah.
it
But
was
when did you start the company again?
we registered the company 3 years ago, but
Okay.
we've been working as a PSW
A
since
long time.
2010.
Yeah, a
Yes.
long time. Yo,
Yeah.
that's inspiring though. Wow. Come to
Yeah.
Canada, take the PSW course. First of all, you did all the odd jobs too, right? You
Yes.
were doing
Oh
all
yes.
those Tim Hortons, this, that, Metro, and
Yeah.
but the good thing is you got your experience too, and you learned and how
Yes.
it worked, how everything worked, right?
Yeah.
And now you're
I-
doing your own thing. I like that. What's one misconception you would think people have about PSW?
one that we're just there to sit there and just be on our phones. That's
Wow.
and that's not what we do with my company. As well, like I said before, we take pictures and videos so you know what we were doing while
Hmm.
we were there. So we don't just go and sit on our phones. We actually go there and help the families. And
Okay.
some of them do that, which is unfortunate,
Hmm.
but we make sure that we're always making sure that the PSW is doing what the client needs. We're there to support the family and not to be on our phones. So we're the op and we sit down and listen to them. So if there's nothing to do, we sit there, we listen to their stories, and just like I said, just their smile. That's what gets
Yeah.
me. Just see them like happy, and they're like, "Oh my God, this person actually cares what I'm telling them, and they're not just here
Hmm.
to see me."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I like that. Two things I want to know though. Do you deal with, of course, I think you do. Do you deal with people with mobility issues? One, like, is that challenging? And then I want to know because I don't know if I was telling you about we have the program for people with dementia. So I
Yes.
want to know if you have to look after people who have that condition. So first of all, mobility issues, is that a challenge?
No, not at all. No,
Okay.
it's all our PSWs are, you got to take a course when you do the PSW work and they train you. And we deal with people that have Parkinson's, that have MS. So those are the ones that are more challenging ones that,
Mm-hmm.
osteoporosis. But no, it takes time for them to walk and you just got to be patient. That's
Yeah.
it. Like you need to be patient. If you're not patient, the
Yeah.
job is not for you.
You're not in the right field. Wait, is that one of there must be a course about that. When you took the course, the PSW course, was there a specific training on that? Well, like even empathy and things like
Yeah,
that, you had
that's
to.
one of the chapters from the book. Yeah,
Yeah.
that they talk about. We talk about all the diseases, dementia, Alzheimer's.
Hmm.
We talk. It all follows into the category of the PSW book. Yeah, we have to do about. I think like 13 chapters
Hmm.
at least. Yeah.
So let me
So,
ask you this question then, because you know how you
mhm,
said school wasn't
yes.
your thing in the
Yeah.
beginning, right? But let me know, because I find this with me too. When it's something you're interested in, isn't it easier to learn, do you think?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. It
Yeah.
was. Yeah. Because this is, it was really inspiring to be there, just to learn all these things, how I can help the people better. And it got me more intrigued. Okay, I want to know more. How it's just, reading those books that helped me to know what it was all about. So it was
Yeah.
really, yeah.
Yeah. And PSW to the rescue, what areas do you serve? Because is it the Burlington area or how far out do you go?
So we go from Hamilton
Hmm.
all the way to Etobicoke.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
That's
so we
pretty
cover
broad.
along, but we also do Toronto. So if we do
Oh.
24-hour care,
Hmm.
so if there's a client that uh, it is a client like it's if we have more days to see a client in Toronto, then we will take the contact client. It's all on a needed basis, right? So if we see that there is more hours that we can help the client, then we'll send the PSW.
Okay.
So it all depends on the need of the client. So we could go to Toronto. Like I think as far as we helped was in Peterborough.
What?
So
Holy
yeah.
cow.
So there are cases that because our service is so unique and so personable
Hmm.
that the families are saying, "Oh, I have family far away. Did you go there?" So we try
Yeah.
to look for somebody local in that area. So that's what we do. We don't
Mhm.
have actual PSWs, but we'll look for PSWs in that area.
Yeah, because I was
So,
gonna say, how does it work? Like, do you have staff, like regular staff, or do you have
so
a
we do
contact
have
list? Yeah.
So we do have regular PSWs in the local area from Hamilton to Etobicoke. But
Okay.
then if we need to look other places,
Hmm.
then we have other like other PSWs that we can contact. Or also I have friends that have PSW agency in different cities. So then I
Oh,
would call them and I
okay.
say, I connect them like because this is like you can't do it alone. You need
Yeah.
a whole village.
Yeah.
So I have met so many people through networking. So I refer them. I said, I know this person personally. You can count on them,
Hmm.
and yeah, and then people usually go word of mouth, right? It's all about word of mouth.
Yeah.
If you're telling them that that's a good person to go with, and there people will be like, okay, good, I trust you. I know you're not gonna send me to someone that I wouldn't care for my parents the way you do. So
Yeah.
it's all
Yo,
about trust.
yeah, you just touched on something there that I already had this question because when I met you, you're very personable and friendly. And
Yeah,
when we spoke, it's like we knew each other. Like sometimes I have this connection with people where it's like the conversation is easy and it's like you know each other and you know what to talk about, whatever. But what I'm saying is you're personable, friendly, and I see that you like to build connections and
yeah.
networking. I gotta go back again. Did that come natural to you, or it's something that you learned over time where you know when you needed something, you're like, oh, I have someone here, and this person needs their service. I'm not even talking about the work in general too, just personal things too, and you connect people because I feel like you do that naturally.
I do. I love doing that. So how I started because I I quit my full-time job and I said I'm done. I'm not helping all these big companies get rich and people I'm not getting the right care they deserve. So I said I'm gonna go out there and get visibility. So I was on Facebook one day and I saw a group that said BNI. So then they invited me to their meeting, and what they're all about connecting people, helping each other grow their business,
Mhm.
and that's how I learned the strategies, how to be a better networker, right?
Yeah,
Because of BNI,
yeah,
and I would recommend to anyone BNI, even just go for a meeting and just see what it's all about. Because I'm not saying I I say it because it works for me. It works for my business
mhm,
because people actually want to help you and connect you, open doors for you. And you don't find that very often.
yeah,
I I had to find out, like, before I joined BNI, I have to find out on my own how can I connect with people. So now that I've been doing this for like about 3 years now, this business development, I try to make open the door for businesses because I didn't have that. So
Yeah.
I like to be that change.
Wow. I
Yeah.
like that. Yo, Vanessa. Okay. Do you have any real memorable moment at doing your line of work? Do you have a memorable moment with one story with a family that really tear jerking? It gave you a shed a tear.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes. So when you go to the homes, usually the parents from our generation, from my parents,
Hmm.
they don't speak English because they came older. And so one of the clients that I stood out to me, the daughter said to me, my mom, because the client's bedroom was in the second floor.
Hmm.
So the daughter said to me, when you're at the door, my mom is already smiling. I
Yeah.
said, I can never forget this. She's like, even you stand beside my mom is already happy. She's like, you don't even need to do nothing to her. Just you and your smile and just how patient you are with her. She's already happy. So I said, I don't need to do anything then. She's like, no, she's already smiling. Like, look at her. She's like,
Wow.
I look after her 24 hours, and the 45 minutes that you come, it's my only break
Mm,
because she only depends on me and
mm,
I can't leave her side. But when you come, I can breathe for 45 minutes. And because I think what made her comfortable was because I learned a few words. So I
mm.
said, okay, I'm gonna wash you, but I would say it in her language.
Yeah.
And those little things, it means a lot to them.
Yeah.
And so I remember that because the daughter said, thank you so much. If it wasn't for you coming, for this 45 minutes, I couldn't get a rest. So
Wow.
that little story stuck with me. Just how you can change someone's life, just
Yeah.
by being kind, smiling, and learning a little few words here and there. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Amazing. But now I gotta ask you on the opposite end. Have you ever got that call from a family member saying that such and such passed away? Have you ever had that experience?
Oh, many, many times. Sometimes I would have to take time off work
Hmm.
because they became part of my family
Hmm.
outside of work. So I had to take sometimes a break. And then sometimes what happened to me one time, because I went and advocate about the seniors, they took me out of we were helping a whole retirement. And I went to advocate for a senior that one of our PSWs wasn't doing the right job.
Hmm.
And I got kicked out of that place. And it hurt me so much because I all I wanted to do is give them the best care and help them get ready for the morning. And when they took me out, oh my God, I felt like my life was over because I really care for the people that I was seeing. I was seeing them for so long, for many years.
Hmm.
And just to take me away and I can't see them anymore, it was so heartbreaking. I still remember to this day. It was like
Wow.
just you want to do the right thing,
Hmm.
but they don't care. Like, like, okay, it's not, they would tell me all the time, it's not your problem. And I go, what do you mean? You're hiring me to do a job,
Hmm.
and now that I'm coming you with the concerns, you're not, listening to me and telling me it's not my problem.
Hmm.
So I said, I'm gonna make it my problem. Don't worry. It's okay. And
Yeah.
here I am,
Yeah.
making a difference in people's lives.
Oh, amazing. Oh, I love it. Okay, Vanessa, I have a question that I ask everyone on my podcast. It's a would you rather question. And you're gonna let me know what one you would choose. Would you rather visit your younger self and give them advice for the future? Or would you rather visit your older self and have them give you advice for what's going on right now?
When you said the first question, I was like, yeah, I think so. And then you said my older, I think I would want to know what's in my future.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
I think I would rather go to my future person because I already know the past.
Mhm.
So I want to know what the future is. So,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I can get the advice on my future. Then I can make my life much better for sure.
I've been waiting to hear that. I've been waiting. Some people choose older self, but a lot of people choose younger self because they want to teach their younger self certain lessons. Like maybe they had a hard life with money or something with love. This is going to lead to my next question though. But
Okay.
a lot of people say they want to go back, but I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for this. 2026.
There you go.
Okay. Now, whether my guest chose their older or younger self, this question is about younger self.
Okay.
What would you tell your younger self about money?
Oh my God, save your money. Because back then, when I was younger, the cell phones, oh my God, I would $300 a month I would pay on cell phones.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Because back then it was by minutes,
Yeah.
remember? Like
Yeah.
you couldn't pay like a monthly plan, it was unlimited.
Yeah.
And I would go over my minutes
All
all
the
the
time.
time. And invest your money. I think that's what I was invest your money
Yeah.
for sure. That's what I would tell my younger self.
Okay.
And read more books.
Oh,
Knowledge is power.
I know. That's my
Knowledge.
downfall. I wasn't a reader. Okay. What would you tell your younger self about friends?
Uh, go with your gut.
Mm,
Sometimes you ignore your gut and it's not the right path.
mm,
So when you're young, you don't think, you just go and but if you see signs already that they're not good, why even go into those ones even though your gut intuition told you, right? So
yeah. Oh, that's good. What would you tell your younger self about family?
oh my God, family is number one. Family is they're there with you to thick and thin because if you get into trouble with the police, your families are gonna be there. Maybe a few friends, but family. Family is number one. But when I was young, to be honest with you, I would save my friends
Yeah, of course. Yeah, a
because
lot of us.
that's it. I go, no, you don't understand me. My friends are gonna understand me better. No,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're talking about, right?
Oh yeah, those were the days, right?
Yeah,
And then and in the future you realize too, like if you say you had strict parents, you realize why they were so worried about you or strict with you because they're afraid because they know
yeah,
what may happen. They're protecting you, but
yeah,
you learn that
yes.
later a lot of times, right?
Oh my God, yeah. Now having four kids of my own,
Yeah.
now I know why. And I tell my daughter all the time, I said, I was young your age,
Mm,
and I know why I'm telling you this. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but
mm,
I want you to be careful because you never know the people out there. So
yeah.
I
Yeah.
always tell her in a nice way, because if you try to say, no, though you can't do this, then
Yeah.
they rebel even worse. So,
Yes. Okay, last one. What would you
okay.
tell your younger self about love?
Oh my God. My love. Um, just see the person, go with the person that sees you as you, not being changed for who they want you to be.
Mm,
Yes.
powerful.
Yes.
Powerful. Yeah. Okay, this
Yeah.
has been amazing. Vanessa, I want you to
Thank you.
plug um your business, PSW to the rescue, and let people know. So I got one more question for you, but I want to plug the stuff now. Let people know how to find you on the socials, Facebook, Instagram, and then how to find you if they want to use your services.
So we have our Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. They're all called PSW to the rescue. And my website is pswtotherescue.com.
Nice.
And you'll find everything on our website, the services, how we can help you, how you can get in touch with us. And I'll give you my phone number for the website for the company. It's 647-360-2398.
Nice. I remember
Yeah.
back in the days when I used to memorize those things, but now 5 minutes
But what if
later,
your phone dies?
yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Then you'll be like, I only know the important numbers that I need to know.
Oh, yeah, for sure,
That,
for sure.
yeah,
But that's crazy though. I used to know all of my friends' numbers off by heart, all of them.
because you used to hang out with them, right? A
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why. But now you're like, where are those friends now?
Oh, I know. Well, you know what? I have my core friends that I'm still friends with from public school, and we're
Oh,
still friends
wow.
oh yeah, till this day. We're like this. But yeah, there's only a few
Wow.
of them, right? It's only a few.
Yeah, I
Oh,
know from all those people that you met, right? So,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, last thing before we do the donation. This has been a great first episode for 2026. It's the Star Scorpio question. Do you want me to read out the Blue Jays or the Raptors?
Um, let's go to Blue Jays.
Name one challenging thing you had to overcome in life.
Learn English.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, because it was really hard. That I I didn't know any English. Like it was really hard. And back then, I had no support. Like I have not a lot of relatives here
Mhm.
that could guide me in the right path. So
Yeah.
I would say English was a really struggle for me when I first came to Canada. It's not easy being from another country and you have to start all over again.
Yeah. That's why I
And
admire what you did. Like, look at you now. Like, I admire your
um,
story. It's amazing.
yes,
Inspiration.
no,
Yeah.
thank
What
you.
do you remember the first English word that you learned?
Oh God. No, but I remember my teacher, Mrs. Afri. And
Wow.
she was the nicest, kind, patient person
Hmm.
that helped me learn my English. And I will never forget it. And
Amazing.
it takes that one person to teach to, care for their work and what they do. And that's what really inspired me, seeing how she teaches me and patient. And I took that throughout my whole years, so even till now, you just got to be patient with people because not everyone learns at the same pace.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
need to understand that, like, everyone has their own pace.
Yeah. So true. And I think that's what would might have changed things like when I was younger. You have the kids that dropped out of school because they were hard on themselves. They had trouble learning, and if you didn't have the right teacher, they would just pawn you off on to another. We had a course. I forgot what the course or the classroom was called. It was for people that had trouble learning. And I remember one time they sent me there. Like I've never been in this class before, but I was a not a bad kid, but I didn't do my homework. I didn't read. I changed in grade seven, but from 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, I was a troublemaker. So I got put in this class with my friend Rob. I didn't stay long, but it's like they almost give up on you. But I think kids at all different learning levels should be together so they can learn from each other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
100%,
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. Vanessa, the last thing we're doing is the donation, the Star Scorpio donation.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, there's your doggy.
yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see which charity I'm donating to for 2026. The first charity. I have 4 balloons in my hand. In the balloons are Kawartha Lakes Animal Wellness Society, Juku Sports, my friend's camp for kids. We have the Fundraiser Warriors, 4 little boys that raise money for things like Sick Kids Hospital. And then I have Liam's Mission. He was born with cystic fibrosis. He was on my podcast when he was young. That was like 3 years ago. And him and his mom, they raised money also for like sick kids and stuff. So by my hands, I'm gonna tell you 1, 2, 3, 4. You tell me which one to pop. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Can I tell you something before I tell you?
Go ahead.
I actually met Liam I went to the vendors fair they had.
What? Wait,
Yes,
what? Are you
I met
serious?
Liam. Yes, I
This is
did.
the first time I'm stopping the balloon popping because you're telling me a story. You met Liam?
Yes, I met Liam. I know they live in Milton.
Yes.
Yes, so I met them last year. They had a vendors fair to raise money for sick kids, and I was one of the vendors.
Wait, you know what? Now that you're telling me this, I think when we added each other on Facebook, Instagram, I think I
Yeah.
seen, if you're following on Instagram, I feel like
Yes,
I seen that. And I was supposed to ask you about that. Oh, that's amazing. You know what's crazy? When I went to she had one, when did I go? Probably 3 years ago. She had an event at an arena, sports arena, but the event was outside and there was a lot
okay.
of vendors. And that's where I met a few people that I'm still in touch with today. But it's amazing connecting again, like you said, networking.
Yes, networking. And as you know, I have my Facebook group and I have about 15,000 people following me. And, just I'm all about helping the community. So if you guys need a connector,
Yeah,
I'm right here.
need a connector.
I'm the
Oh
connector.
wow. Wow, Liam. I gotta shout out Liam. There you go.
Yeah, there you go, Leo.
Okay.
Okay.
One, two,
So,
three, or four.
number one, that one, right? Oh, is that one's one? I meant the other one, but it's okay. It's okay.
Poppy. You see what she's doing to me? I know it's not. It's her, Poppy. I don't even know which one it was. I feel guilty
No,
now. Are
it's
you?
okay.
It's
No,
okay.
it's okay. No worries. Let's
Yeah,
see.
but the charity. You see, the charity would have been different now. Let's see.
Oh,
All right.
who is it? Liam's? Don't tell me it's Liam's. Oh my God, what's going on?
You know what's funny?
Yes.
This happened to me before. I had a comedian on, Cedric Newman, and he picked a balloon and he said, "It's fundraiser warriors. It's fundraiser warriors." When I popped it, it was fundraiser warriors. This is the second time that this happened. It's you won't be able to see it, but
No, I can't see. Is it
Liam's
Liam?
mission.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God. We were
gosh.
just talking about him.
The universe works. Wow. This is
Wow.
crazy.
But you know what is funny? I was thinking in my head Liam's mission, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh my.
That was what I was thinking in my head.
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
All
Yes.
right,
Yes.
Vanessa, this has been great. Thanks for coming on the first podcast of 2026, Real Talk with Star Scorpio. Any last words before we sign off?
Always open doors for people. You never know what could bring you because if networking hasn't teach me is never close any doors. Always, always, and go to events even though if you have the time to go and you say, oh, I'm too tired, don't go because you never know who you're going to meet at an event. I love going to events. So,
Yeah, this is
so
Real
there you go, I
Talk.
met Peter, so here we
Yeah.
are,
Oh,
right?
yeah. That's what I'm saying. This is Real
Yes.
Talk with Star Scorpio, and we out.
Thank you.